Ladies and gentlemen, I am presenting the distraction that has kept my time for more than a week right now, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance. A 3D roleplay game which consists of you being in a medieval time age. You travel around as Henry, an ordinary smith's son which has lost his parents and right now wants to regain his pride and honor in order to, I would say, avenge his parents. You follow his journey of being an absolutely plebeian, an absolutely peasant at everything, and you actually feel that because every single peasant can kill you in this game. And I fell in love with this game because it is the first 3D RPG that I actually played. There are other famous 3D RPGs like The Witcher or anything else, but considering the fact that Kingdom Come Deliverance was free, free to play, on the Epic Game Store. I downloaded it, I checked it out a little bit, and I never ever thought I would fall in love with this game. And even though it has its weaknesses and a couple of things that aren't that great, it depicts a pretty realistic world. I mean, there are people who are hanged, people who are killed, and I mean, it pretty much or less is a pretty hardcore game. It is very lovely. You actually feel that you are plebeian because even if the IE isn't that smart, since I'm a plebeian as well, I'm actually dying to even peasants. And there were a couple of things that I actually made in order to, I would say, help me to survive in this game, but in most cases I would simply ask Google, "Hey, how do I do that? Hey, Kingdom Kingdom Come Deliverance. How do I do that? I'm stuck in this place. I'm stuck at that place. How do I actually win in this game?" I mean, this the game was so hard in the beginning. I had to literally ask Google every other minute. Every other minute, I would start searching for things I could improve at my character. I mean, Henry was a pretty much a useless crap of shitty ass character which you couldn't use in order to progress at the game. Like every other peasant would kill me. And the second of all, there are time sensitive missions. If you walk around in the world for too long and you have accepted a quest, in most cases it is a main quest, so it will lead you from one quest to another. You will actually, I would say, fail the quest in a certain regard, and then you will have to, I would say, search for the place or or the location on your own, and the people would actually start to dislike you. But the good thing about this game is that you can actually see your improvement because the developers or the people who have created the game actually implemented a game system which would level up your character skills, for example, riding on your horse, fighting with a sword, bow, and I would say, I think it was something along the lines of pickpocketing and stealth, but you can level up everything of those. And considering the fact that it gets way easier when you have those certain perk points which you can spend on, it is a fun and enjoyable game. I mean, it's pretty, I think, normal or standard for a 3D RPG, but it is pretty fun, I think. I mean, it is my first one. I never ever played anything else, but it was a really good distraction. And I mean, come on, look at these pictures. I mean, I was amazed at the gorgeous landscapes of this game. And even though most were like forests and I would say grass and some towns and some houses and wooden things like that. I mean, it's still pretty gorgeous in my eyes, and it is the first kind of game that I played, and I mean it's pretty amazing. Oh, So I just wanted to say that this was the reason why I literally, I would say, didn't notice an entire week simply disappearing. Like I would wake up, I would play this game for 10, 12 hours, and I would get lost myself in this world where even a peasant could kill me with ease. And I was afraid of fighting. Like I got killed by every other person. And the only thing that this game sucks at is actually allowing the player to 1v2 or 1v many person other than one. I mean 1v1, killing a single person is already hard when you're a plebeian. But when there are more than two people, like they gang upon you and you have no chance, it's like, I mean, I'm pretty much less past the point of being a plebeian because I have leveled up my character. I know how the game works. A li- I know certain tricks which will allow my life to get easier. For example, the bow dodge thingy that will allow me to see where my arrow will, I would say, shoot at. And secondly, right now know that sometimes and certain play behaviors are pretty much useless. For example, stealth is something that I completely threw out of the window because I completely failed at that. There was a certain mission that I had to do, and it was not possible with stealth. The only thing I could do was simply run at the enemies and then hack them to death. But yeah, this is the distraction that I had. I want you to show, I would say one of my favorite places that I simply discovered by wandering around the world. And the scenery is simply amazing. And so, considering the fact that there is another 3D RPG free on the Epic Games Store, which is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I hope I'm not going to start it, because when I start something, then I'm going to get addicted to it. So, yeah, bye and have a great time.